blowjobs. No, guys, Super Bowl tomorrow? Super Bowl? Woo! Who's excited?
Yeah.
I know I'm excited. You know, I'm just pumped that football season's practically over, right? Oh man, those games are long, right? They're just too long for me, okay? Just too long of a time for me to be turned on. I mean, all I'm saying, okay, people, is that I would not object to a hot quarterback making a touchdown there. I mean, football really is a sexual sport, right? I mean, what other sport do we need to identify the players by their asses? You know, it's like, I know, like, Jiggly Man is, like, the center, and, like, Firm and Tight is the quarterback. I mean, their helmets disguise everything, right? You know, and I just have this attraction to football players. You know, I just assume that they're just these sweethearts, right? You know, just these warm, cuddly guys. And I jumped to this conclusion because of the way they hold on to that ball. You know, they grab those dead balls and they're like, mine! My ball! Get off of me, 300-pound jerk face! It's just so cute. You know, and I think I have a fetish for stiff arms, okay? You guys know the move, right? Where the man sticks out his strong, muscular, toned arm and wards off all the evil other players. I mean, is there a manlier thing than that? I mean, how commanding is that? Using your own body. Get away! I am moving through here. And it's also just super practical, right? Like, I use it all the time living in New York City. On the subway, you know, getting my $12 smoothie each day, you know, at bars. You know, guys, in football, they use the stiff arm to ward off the bad guys from taking the ball, right? Well, I use the stiff arm at bars to get guys' balls out of my way. It works really great. You know, I notice that I scream a lot during football games, but really only when I'm watching them on television. Because when I'm live at the game, you know, I'm either too drunk or too cold or too short to know what the hell's going on down there. You know, and I've noticed that I scream the most when the guys are running right in trouble, right? They have the whole width of the field, but they choose the 10 feet where all the congestion is. What the hell is that? Why are they running right where all the bodies are? It makes absolutely no sense. So there I am, sitting on my couch, so going insane. Why are you running in there? Run around, you asshole! You know, freaking out. It's like in horror movies, you know, when the girl's going into the dark basement and you're like, don't go down there, you dumb slut! You know, or like when I'm tempted to call my ex-boyfriend and I'm like, don't do that, you pathetic piece of shit! I'm working on self-love. I've also noticed how desensitized I've become to football injuries. You know, it's just hard because, like, for them, you know, a broken collarbone or, like, pulled calf is like a fucking paper cut, right? I mean, for me, I get a paper cut and I think I broke my collarbone. You know, all I'm saying is, like, if the guy's lying on the stretcher and his toe moves, you know, I feel better, right? I can go on eating my nachos, no problem, you know. But a player loses his shoe, and I go insane. Where the fuck is his shoe? His shoe! Find the man his shoe! I'm freaking out. How is it okay for another player to take the other player's shoe and throw it out of bounds? I just don't understand how there's no call for that. That'd be like in Top Chef if one of the contestants stole another guy's knife. Like, that's just not cool. But there's a call for unnecessary roughness? I mean, unnecessary roughness, 15-yard penalty. I mean, what the fuck is that? It's football. When isn't roughness necessary? It's not fucking ping pong. You know, and like, I don't understand why the refs are the ones that call that play. Like, how can they gauge what roughness is necessary or not? It's the players that feel the pain, right? Dude, a ref, that kick to the balls was just totally unnecessary. Or like, you know, dude, I think that hit was just unnecessary, and honestly, I think he only did it because I'm black. You know, I really think it should be the players' call. You know, and those refs, you know, I think it's amazing how they just go into those brawls. Okay, just jump right in and break it up. You know, these 300-pound monsters are beating the shit out of one another, and these puny little grandpas just bust in there, tooting their little whistle, breaking up the fight. I just don't get it. I mean, maybe it's like in the library, you know, when like these old men are like shushing me, and I'm like, okay, I'll be quiet. You know, because I'm like scared of them. Like, what? Are they gonna like shush me louder or something? Like, what the hell is that? I mean, that's the only thing I can think, because it's certainly not those like yellow little beanbags they throw on the field. I mean, what the hell? Like, these men are throwing their bodies at each other, and the refs are like, nope, you did something naughty. Here's a little weighted napkin. You know, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. You know, something that's very fascinating to me is football time. You know, I think football time is just it exists in its own world. You know, if there's a minute and 20 seconds left in a game, and your team, my team, is winning, and the other team has the ball. Okay, I hope you're following. We say, in honest fear, that is plenty of time. Plenty of time for the other team in a minute and 20 seconds to take the ball, run down the field, stall a little bit, and score to win the game. A minute and 20 seconds. What do you guys do in a minute and 20 seconds? For me, a minute and 20 seconds is plenty of time to rinse shampoo out of my hair. Or roll over and press snooze. Or recover from a sneeze. Man, you know, I don't really know what I'm going to do about the game tomorrow, because I was born and raised a Steelers fan. And, you know, it's part of your upbringing as a Steelers fan to hate the Ravens. Woo! Yeah. You know, my dad, before I really knew the concept of football and what that was all about, you know, he would teach me anything purple is bad. Dad, you know, he'd point to things and say, no dessert if you like that. And it worked. I mean, I hate the Ravens, and I don't know if I can watch the game tomorrow knowing that there's just a chance that they could get that ring. But let me tell you guys, you know, my best friend once had a birthday party. We were like 8 years old. And I was invited. It was a very exciting birthday party, and it was a Barney-themed birthday party. And the whole time, you know, Barney just kept coming up to me, wanting to give me these, like, jolly hugs, you know? But I just kept stiff-arming the bitch. Thanks, guys. I'm telling you.